Hi, my name is Greta Boziers. I started Computer Skills for Africa in 1999, and together with other computer teachers, we created a school curriculum for digital skills. This presentation is about the curriculum, what it is, for whom it is, why you should have a computer curriculum, and how much it's going to cost. So first of all, what is it? The CS4A curriculum targets skills taken from the international computer syllabi, like ICDL or IC3, also from the Department of Education's CAPS statement and some SAQA unit standards. In total, we cover over 500 digital skills. The content for these activities is taken from all the subjects or learning areas. In primary school, from grade R to 7, we present word processing and spreadsheets and graphics and coding and presentations and whatever, all mingled up. From grade 8, we focus on the skills required in one particular software application, for instance, in Excel. Here is an overview of which categories are covered at which level. 5 modules are covered: word processing, spreadsheets, presentations, computer essentials, and online essentials. Depending on access time, ability, etc., they can be used for any grades from 8 to 12 and beyond. The curriculum is very structured. We have a skills map, and teachers receive a learning plan and skills lists to prepare their lessons. The skills map contains the whole background. You see here names of activities and numbered skills, color-coded according to which module. So green, for instance, is for spreadsheet skills. So there are the skills. You see 4111 is opening and closing a spreadsheet application. The learning plan is a template that we give to the teachers so that they can prepare the lessons. So they check the skills list, they prepare the lessons, they check how much time it's going to take, or they guess, and then what date they're going to teach it. The skills lists give an overview of what skills are going to be taught. So you see here parts of the computer, move shapes, GHJ, Jack and the Beanstalk. You can see that in grade 3, several categories of skills are covered, even within one activity. This here is the skills list for word processing. So the name of the worksheet is on the left here, and then the categories on the right. All of them are from word processing. This is an activity for grade 1. Subject life science. Cognitive skills is sorting, numeracy. The digital skill is drag and drop, so mouse control and also deleting. This is the completed activity. When installing the curriculum, one can choose if this is the teacher's computer or a learner's computer. The teacher's installation includes all the completed activities as well. In other words, an example of each activity as it was intended. The Teacher's Guide is a book for the teacher only. Each activity is explained step by step, and it also explains how it is done. Teachers can learn together with the learners. They don't have to be experts. This here is an activity in Excel for grade 3. So they count the eggs and then they type the number in the correct cell. Afterwards, they type the math in the formula bar. So in this case is equal to 3 plus 4, and they press enter. So in other words, the Excel application will return number 7. Obviously in the higher grades we teach more advanced skills, but first we use Excel to do the basic calculations. Later on we will tell them to use formulas with cell references. So in the teacher's guide, you will have software tips for the teachers with screenshots, and they tell the teachers exactly what needs to be done. Here are some examples of graphics. Grade 2 and 3 use 3D images. It's very exciting. And grade 4 to 7 learn to use Inkscape. It's a professional graphics program and it's seriously involved. By the way, we encourage creativity. Learners enjoy learning because they are actively involved all the time. We include coding from grade 5 using Scratch, and robotics in grade 7 where we use an Arduino for the hardware and MBlock as programming language. It's very similar to Scratch, so the transition is very easy. Here are some pages from the word processing workbook. In the workbooks, we first explain how it is done and then follows the activity. The teachers don't mark all the activities, they just pick something at random and comment, so the learners know there is control, feedback and encouragement. Learners must have a workbook when completing their work. At the end of every worksheet, learners complete the OYO activity on your own, and this gets marked by the teacher. And those marks go in an assessment sheet. Remember, I said the teacher installation includes completed activities. They also get admin files to keep track of the learning and the assessments. So there are skills lists, assessment sheets, class lists, learning plans, and a logbook of teaching. So let's talk about assessments. At the end of each unit, the learners complete a challenge. So this is the challenge for grade 2, unit 4. The teacher needs to observe the work and fill in the assessment sheet. This is the assessment sheet for grade 1. So the first sheet has the instructions. Then you can give a mark for each task in the challenge. This is the assessment sheet for word processing. It's clicked on the W3, so that's the third worksheet. And the teacher gives a mark for each task in the OYO exercise. Software requirements for the school curriculum are Windows 10 and Office 365. Other essential software is on the disk that we provide, so as you can see here on the left, as well as a bouquet of free software that you can see here on the right. So this can be a lesson on its own, or it can be an extension for fast learners, or it can be a reward for when they have finished, or however you want to apply it. And these are just free educational software packages that are available on the internet, and we only made a selection. A lot of typing tutors for people who want to do that. In primary school, there is a teacher's guide per grade. And from grade 8, there is a workbook per module. All the files and software comes on a USB flash drive that goes with the order. For whom is this curriculum and where can it be taught? We aimed it first of all at school learners because we wanted to help the teachers that were thrown in the deep end, having no experience, maybe they don't even have the time or the inclination or to sit and invent activities. Some homeschoolers found us on the internet, and this recently developed tremendously, as you can imagine with the lockdown. The workbooks for modules were written explicitly for self-paced learning, so that can happen anywhere, anytime, school or no school. There are many reasons why one would follow an actual curriculum for digital skills. We live in a digital world, so digital skills are rife in tertiary education, studying at home, working from home, any type of office will use it. If you have your own business, maybe you want to do web development, graphic design, mobile app creation, flexible careers, you want to start one and then start a completely different one halfway through. In e-commerce, you will need digital skills. As we rely more and more on computers, we need to keep up with new skills. And who knows what our kids will be learning or doing in 20 years' time. The activities were designed by qualified teachers and they kept sound educational principles in mind. You may be familiar with some or all of the above. This curriculum is not a haphazard collection, it is very organized, but we try to keep it fun and interesting. Because of the way the curriculum is structured, we know that over 500 skills are introduced, practiced, and assessed. By the way, have you heard of 21st century skills? Google it. Certification is optional. We issue certificates per grade or per module as an optional extra. Over and above that, learners may go for ICDL. We aligned the curriculum with ICDL syllabi, so all the skills are included. But external exams still require registration and organization of exams as well as extra costs. This is an in-house certificate for grade 3. This is a sample certificate for the module word processing. So how much does it cost? Not so much as you may think. The curriculum is continuously updated, so you work with the latest version as far as software and technology is concerned, and you keep trend with educational principles and syllabi. We work with a single-site license agreement, and there is a yearly payment involved. It's for one site, a school or a home, regardless of the number of learners or computers. There is an annual upgrade or an annual renew, you can choose, but renewing you can do only 2 years in a row. When you upgrade, you get a new disk and new books. When you renew, you carry on using the same material, you just pay for the license. And because we certify the skills, we don't allow 3 years in a row of the same curriculum because the certification would not be valid. Now, the current price for the license fee for the first year is $975 per grade or $975 per module. You could have the package deal if you take from grade R to 7 for $7,020. So what happens after the first year? You get discount. If you upgrade, we will give you 20% discount. So getting the new curriculum with the new books and a new disc, and you still get 20% discount. If you renew, we give you 50% discount. We don't send you new books and a new disc. You carry on using the same stuff and you only pay half of the license fee. Now remember, the license fee for grade R to 7 includes the teacher's guide. It does not include the price of the workbooks. The workbooks are priced depending on the quantity, so between 210 to 330 Rand each. So well done if you got to the end of this presentation. In conclusion, I just want to say that this is a high quality product with good values. It's affordable and the agreement is fair. Download the samples and try them out. Thank you very much.